your phone off too, in case it happens. And we are officially live. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming into Off the Record. And we have a special fill-in co-host today. We have my friend Maria.
Hey, guys.
Who's doing some fill-in co-host duties. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course.
So we have, should I do the STONEHEADS? Woo! Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So I just asked you this before we went live because of my own curiosity. I didn't want to wait because I'm very impatient. But first question is, how long have you guys been together? Because you guys are really young and you're really good. But I want to know, how long have you guys been together?
So we're counting technically all four of us on stage, about 3 years.
Wow.
3 years.
Since high school, mostly.
Okay.
For Stoneheads, as far as we've been on stage, just this fall.
Wow.
This first,
Four of us on stage has been 3 years.
Well, like
Not
as-
under the
as a
name
band,
Stoneheads.
You know what I mean.
Oh, so you guys technically just came together, but you guys still have your background, right?
yeah. So we were in school and we did music class together. So we did plenty
Okay.
of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's awesome. How'd you come up with the name Stoneheads?
It just kind of, it was almost like an epiphany. It came. It just came out of nowhere, and that was that. Set in stone, so to say,
Okay.
But, it just kind of appeared.
Just kind of went with it,
Yeah.
took it and ran.
Yeah.
First time I saw you guys on stage was at Jambacue. And I remember, so I was sitting back there getting trashed because that's what I do best. And you guys hit the stage and literally my attention went immediately to you guys. Like you play like you guys have been together for years. Like your chemistry on stage, the way you move around on stage, everything that you guys do it's like you've been doing this for as long as some of the older bands that are in town. So kudos to you guys because you guys really, really fucking killed it. So
Thank you.
good job. Good job, you guys. Like huge kudos. So with you guys being a brand new band, what made you guys one day go, let's do this. Let's be a band. Let's play shows. Like what was your train of thought on that to come together and say, I want to do this band?
Well, we've been playing together so long. We always knew we wanted to do a band together. We met Lennox and we were like, this guy can rap. This guy has great stage presence. And then we just started writing songs.
I think one of the moments where we were really like, we want to do a band outside of school and do shows was the band BQ with the core reunion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
seeing Core up there and like all the other bands performing, like we gotta get in on
Get
this
up there.
accent. We can't sit back anymore,
So what was the first show you guys played on stage then? Was it? It wasn't.
Locals only.
Yeah, we did a locals only show. What was that?
June
Yeah,
this year.
like June or July, something like that.
Okay.
22nd, 23rd, something like that.
So the Jambacue was your second show?
No,
No?
that was months down the line. But
Oh,
that was
okay.
our second show here.
We did like a Harley Davidson Battle of the Band show, and we've done some kind of local shows like at FSU places,
Nice.
FSU venues.
I was
So
gonna say, I think those are the snippets that I saw that you, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, rock's not really my thing, but I'm learning. And so she sent it to me, and I think when I looked you guys up, Harley Davidson thing was the one that I saw. And I was like, okay, apart from the fact that they all look like they're 12, no offense, you guys. I'm old, so once you get to my age, it's what you think. But it's like I told her, I was like, but they have this like vibe that immediately like pulls you in, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, I was highly impressed. Like when, like literally, my whole everything was like, "Oh look, I have a beer. Who's that? Why are they good? I want to know who they are." Like my attention, like completely, beer didn't matter anymore, which is a huge thing for me because beer always matters. So
it's still matter.
it 100%. I was telling Shane the last time we interviewed him, his bar's magic. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you finish a beer and go throw it away and come back, another beer will randomly appear in front of you, and it's amazing. It is amazing. So I was very like, oh, look, I have a beer. Where did this come from? Who's that? They're really good. So that was, I think, Rob, my co-host Rob for Off the Record. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he is the one who I think reached out to one of you guys. Like he saw you guys, yeah, and was like, hey, like you guys are really good. You should come on Off the Record. And then, of course, here we are. Now I finally got you guys on Off the Record. So super excited about it. But you guys seriously play like you've been doing this for years. So how often do you guys practice? Because your chemistry on stage and how individually how well you guys play each of your instruments. Like how?
We're pretty strict with practice.
Like just once a week.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are really
Get together for an hour or two and do what we got to do and go home.
Maybe have some chicken at the end of it.
Hey.
Oh yeah, my
Shout out to
mom
Sam's
always-
mom.
My mom
Yeah.
always makes dinner after practice.
I love that though.
I know. You can't go
It's like
wrong.
my incentive to go,
Yeah,
get some
that's-
free
it's the
food.
only way.
So, what instrument do you guys play?
I play bass.
Bass,
Drums.
drums,
I'm vocals.
vocals.
Sorry.
Nice. That's awesome. So, what would you say would be your biggest inspiration for when you write music? Like, what inspires you to be able to say, I'm going to kill it when I go out there?
Inspiration for writing music.
I'd say like all of
writing
us
the
would
music
take-
for Stoneheads is almost kind of a boring story. I should write it in my bedroom. But inspiration for playing guitar is going to be Van Halen.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
That's
I'd
a
say
good,
we all take like inspiration from like a wide variety of different places and just kind of, when we write, it's just like, oh, we're just gonna do this and how we want to do it. We're not really kind of having a plan with it. We're just gonna go into it how we want to.
right.
We all do our own thing and it just kind of comes together.
Yeah, that's the weird part of it, because Caden will write something and we'll think it's going to sound this one way. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that sounds so Limp Bizkit. That sounds so Linkin Park. And then bass comes on it, vocals come on it, drums come on it. It's just a whole different sound.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys definitely have a unique sound to you guys. What was it you had actually messaged me and said you had like, what was it you said?
And you know what's funny is I still haven't figured out the name of that band. So I was telling her and listening to you guys, it's like you have this thing where it's like you guys want to be like this hard rock type thing. But it reminded me so much of like this eclectic style still, because each one of you are so individual. And like in all the snippets that I've seen, like all the videos, like all the like cameos I've seen, literally it zones in on every single one of you individually. And so to hear you guys together, I was like, wait a second, like that's
Yeah.
different. And there's actually, I was telling her there's a band in Argentina that's like so awkward, but it's like a rock band, but it's like not at the same time. And so I was telling her, I was like, it's crazy because they remind me so much of them, and don't ask me the name because I still haven't figured it out. So at some point I'll remember. But I was like, there's something about them I can't pinpoint. So
Yeah.
it's funny seeing you guys in person versus like the little snippets I've seen, because I'm like, that is not who I pictured.
Yeah. You guys, seriously, and I think for as little as you guys, I guess, have been playing shows. Okay. For just a short period of time that you guys have been playing shows, it really, I can see you guys being like huge, just because your sound is so individually unique. But then, like you said, you bring it together, and it's something totally,
Right.
different, I guess, so to speak. So individually, thank you. So individually, what inspired you guys to play your instruments? Like, did you grow up listening to a specific bassist or drummer, vocalist, guitarist, and like, I want to sound like that? And
Well, for me, I just started playing because we were playing in school, and I think our drummer graduated.
Yeah.
He graduated, and we were like, well, somebody's got to play drums now, and I was playing guitar at the time. So
oh,
I just learned it over the summer, and then we came back, and
All of a sudden, Sam was on drums.
holy shit! One summer.
well, I wasn't good, but
It got
We're
better.
not talking about that though.
Yeah,
We're just
after the
running
summer, I
with
was
it.
able
Those are
to
the early
play.
days.
What about so what about you for vocals? Because your vocals are very like unique, but it kind of sounds like you have inspiration from different vocalists.
Well, as far as like my rapping goes, I listen to a lot like old school type rap, like Wu-Tang Clan, like Cypress
Respect,
Hill,
I
and
love that.
Outkast. But I'd say and Beastie Boys can't
Oh.
can't
Thank
can't not
you.
Cannot.
can't,
Oh, they
can't
just gotta
not
be in
say
there, yeah.
them. But I mean, I don't when I write something, I don't try to like sound a certain way or like I'm like, oh well, this part is gonna be. I want it to sound like this artist. I just kind of blend whatever it is that I just like listening to, and it's just what I do.
Do what you do.
Do what I do.
That is awesome. What about for bass?
Same kind of thing. I just started. We were in music class and we didn't have a bassist in class. It's like, well, it's pretty cool to try. So
He got pressured into it.
got pressured into it. My brother played as well, so I was like, oh, this is a cool thing I could try.
Runs in the family.
And ended up sticking with it, and I have about 3 basses and
Isn't that how it always
thousands of
starts?
dollars of instruments.
Okay, I have to say I'm seriously impressed because you're just like, oh, over the summer, and then you're like, yeah, just they need one, so I picked it up. Like, I'm a little jealous because I can't play instruments in my life. But
Listen, I used to play at mean hot cross buns on the piano, so there's that
there
It's a
is.
banger.
every time.
Hey, that's your next cover remix.
I'll let you know if
There
you
you
need piano.
Let me know, dude.
Just for hot crossbones.
Yeah,
100%.
I think it could work.
Then we could really be new metal.
Yeah,
It'd be really
There
cool
we
at
go.
that point.
See?
All the
Inspiration.
ideas.
All
All
of them.
the ideas. What about you for guitar? Do you have like a specific?
How
I've
much time you got?
so they all started playing pretty recently. I've been playing guitar since I was like 5,
Holy shit.
6, somewhere in there.
Wait, Caden, don't you have a baby picture with a guitar?
Yeah, there's tons. My dad plays guitars. There's tons
Oh,
of baby
that's
pictures of
awesome.
me holding guitars that I couldn't even fathom to afford even today. And then I think the first time I really want to play guitar was just I heard Mean Street by Van Halen,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was just like, what is that? I need to do that now. That's what I want to
That
do.
intro, dude.
That intro, and I still can't play that shit, but I try and I fail. But it makes me
One day.
that one was like I need to play guitar.
Oh, yeah.
So then I just went
That's
with it
awesome. I
and
love
those
that.
guitars around and started getting my own guitars. Started really learning chords and scales and stuff like 11, 12, and then
Wow.
ran with it. Just always been into music, always been into guitar.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's pretty badass. What would you say would be your top 3 in your playlist right now? What are the top 3 bands that you listen to?
All of us?
I'm embarrassed by mine. I'm not gonna lie. Not really embarrassed, but people give me weird looks. About
If
mine.
I showed you mine, you'd be like, Maria, what is this? What
Is it reggaeton? Please say it.
No, so
Oh.
it's funny because my kids, speaking of which, Kian wants a guitar for Christmas. So there's that. We've been listening to a lot of Jimi lately, Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
So he's all. I'm
I
like,
love that.
I'm
mm,
kidding.
I love that. My nephew's gonna be a rock star one day. I'm just saying.
yeah, he's got the look. That's what he does.
That's,
Maybe they can start a band together.
hey, there you
Get
go.
them together.
Ooh, just might
You know,
watch out.
we need to have a discussion after this.
I'm down.
Get one of them a drum kit, one of them a guitar. Just let's lock them in a room. Let
Oh,
something
you no,
happen.
no. My daughter cannot be a drummer.
No?
No.
Oh, she's got too much aggression.
Electric kit, maybe.
No.
Might be
Yeah,
a
no.
trick. No?
Break
No.
it.
All right, a
little
bass.
The little
A
kitty
bass.
kit,
Maybe.
Microphone?
Oof, even
Oh, wow.
worse.
No? No?
Even worse. You never know what's coming.
So top 3 in your playlist?
I couldn't say.
This week, I probably Seven Dust, Mudvayne, Snot.
Ooh, those are good
Bass.
ones.
Bass.
Bass.
I mean, I could tell you I was listening to Sexy Red, but that's not what y'all want to hear.
Not sexy red.
Hey man, that inspires me almost as much as Van Halen sometimes, you know.
Turn my swag on. I mean, mine changes like all the time. I've been into like some funk and soul lately. I don't know. It's just because that my coworker at work, he plays a lot of soul stuff, so that I'm kind of stuck with that in my head right now.
Okay.
I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Couldn't.
I couldn't do it.
He can't tell you the bands, he's got to gatekeep.
Yeah, I gotta gatekeep them. It's also just too embarrassing.
Just shout out, we'll just shout out Mesfist, we'll shout out Falls
Yeah,
Chase.
Medfist,
There you
False
go.
Chase. Dirty Sons.
Should have been
Yeah,
listening to
yeah,
a lot of
baby.
Dirty Sons lately.
Wait, you
I've
can,
been
you can
listening
say
to a lot
that.
of Dirty Sons lately.
Now you guys have me checking on my top three because I'm like seriously curious about my own now. What about you, bass player down there? What you got?
This week?
Heavy bass driven songs.
Oh, probably not even.
He's like, yeah, no, not at all.
Probably this week I've been listening to a lot of like Hispanic music, pop, that kind of stuff.
Ooh,
It changes weekly, definitely. Get tired of something, change. So listen to metal last week,
Call
changed it.
checking.
I'll check them.
Yeah, right now,
So,
it's been a lot of
We're
country
gonna
on this day.
take a quick pause. Everybody's checking to see what their top three is. So
All right, my top three this week is Falco, number one. The
okay,
German new
Falco.
wave.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Isley Brothers for some reason.
Ooh,
And
Okay.
don't do that. You're too little for that.
My top
I
three.
wasn't too far off. I got 5.0 like biscuits. And this.
It's a very odd combination.
It is.
All right, so mine
This
are
one's
going to
a
be
banger.
Morgan Whalen because kids. Doobie. If you haven't listened to Doobie, y'all should.
Okay.
And I'm not claiming that, so we're not.
Mad.
Really sad.
So mine is I have Mastodon with Lamb of God as a very close second. I have Nightwish and I have This Dying Breed.
This time,
What's your favorite this time, Grease?
Always checking.
I like
the-
Maryland, but Werewolf. I like the heavy. The heavier they get, the better for me.
the two songs I know by name. They all need to.
So the one that they just came out with, it's I can't say it. It's Latin, and I can't say it. But that song is really really good too. But I love Maryland. I love Maryland. Defy the Tyrants. Upside Down is another favorite that's always on my playlist too. So, what about okay? So now that we're talking about local bands, who would you guys say is your favorite local band?
False Chase.
Boston.
Oh. Good choice. Good choice.
I'm gonna go This Dying Breed just because
Okay.
I worked with the guitarist, so
Nice.
it's kind of like a friend to me. So I'm gonna say This Dying Breed.
Okay, talking about Mike.
It's hard for me to choose a favorite because, like, this week in particular, I've listened to like 3 local bands. Just I listened to Solomon Hill, Dirty Sons, False Chase. I just can't choose between them.
Good choices.
Satin.
Oh, Satin's good too. Satin's really good. Those are good choices. Good picks. So, what are you most looking forward to playing? I mean, this show is huge. You have Core, which hands down, like the announcement of that headliner was amazing. Thank you, Shane, for letting us announce it live on Off the Record. But Core, you have Tragic, you have This Dying Breed, you have Defy the Tyrant, you have Loud House Country Band. There's a lot of Stronghold is back, and like this show is going to be so huge. So, what are you most looking forward to being on the stage with all these guys?
Playing with Cord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been wanting to
Yeah.
play for a long time.
I mean, we've been going to like shows here and seeing Core up there, and we've always been like, damn, wouldn't it be great if we could have a show with Core? So we've been ever since we started, we were like, how can we get a show with Core? How can we orchestrate this in some way? And now the time has come, you know.
That is awesome. You've earned it. You guys,
Yeah, seriously.
absolutely. I like Jambacue. When I tell you that, and I wasn't the only one who was sitting back there when you guys hit the stage, everybody stopped what they were doing to pay attention to what you guys were doing. That speaks volumes to be able to capture a crowd's attention based on your music alone. So, like, seriously, you guys have something that is definitely going to grow into something bigger. So, like, just keep honing in on that because holy shit, you guys are good. Like, really good.
Not only that, but they're laid back. Like they don't have like that persona yet. You know,
Yeah.
that just kind of pushes everyone away. So
Yeah.
keep on to that for sure.
100%. 100%. What would you say would be your goals in the next 5 years? Where do you want to see Stoneheads end up?
Top.
Top of the charts, millions of dollars in the bank account,
World
world tour,
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Who would you
stacks of Marshall cabinets behind me.
Hey,
And,
there you go. I'm here for it. I support the stream.
Oh,
So everybody listening, what you have to do is go find Stonehead on Facebook and Instagram, give them a like, and help push them. So are you guys going to be coming out with any new music soon? Are you guys writing like?
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Working on it. We've
Hoping
got
to very soon.
Okay.
got some stuff lined up, but that's a whole process trying to get music out there.
Oh, absolutely. Trust me. Tragic's been doing their thing, and I hear about it, and I'm like, come on with the next EP already. Hurry up. So I get it. Totally get it. So, what would be your dream show if you could play with any band? Any band. So if you could have any band come up to you guys and say, hey, I want Stoneheads to open for us, what band would that be?
Limp Bizkit,
Probably Limp Bizkit.
I love these answers. Not the answers I was expecting from you guys.
No, not even close.
It's like, 'cause
We
you
saw Limp Bizkit, like us three. We went up to what was it, Louder Than Life last year in Kentucky,
Ooh.
and Limp Bizkit was crazy. You
Oh, I
you
bet.
would.
We were losing each other, and I was just
I was fearing for my life when the 2 Limp Bizkit mosh pits opened up.
both sides of us.
Oh.
People flying everywhere. I mean,
I didn't expect people to go that crazy for Limp. Like we saw what was Suicide Silence,
Yeah.
like a deathcore band that's going crazy. They're having like a wall of death and stuff, and it was
it
not
that
as
crazy.
scary as Limp Bizkit.
No shit.
Well, Lennox, how was crowd surfing at Baby Metal?
I did crowd surf at Baby Metal. It was highlight of my life.
Oh, that is amazing.
It was like midway through the set too. So we were like, "Where did Lennox go?
Yeah, I
Where did
couldn't
Lennox
find them.
go?"
Well, I was hoping I was crowd surfing. I like got up to the front. And I was hoping like someone would let me down. I was like, get me down, so because I want to be like front row, and I was just
Yeah.
accidentally kicking people in the face because I was trying to like move my legs down, but they weren't listening to me. And then they just carried me up like to the front, like by the barricade, and I had to like walk all the way back around to get back in.
Oh shit.
And I lost them for like probably 30, 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
It worked out though.
Found you
I'm
eventually.
here. I'm here now.
That's pretty cool. What was your favorite band to see at Louder Than Life?
I really liked seeing Avenged Sevenfold. I've been listening to them like my whole life. And
Yeah.
We saw Weezer.
We did
Nice.
see Weezer. Weezer was pretty good.
Ooh, Whitechapel.
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 Deaf Heaven did a good show too.
Oh
Death
yeah.
Heaven was my favorite.
They were
We
beautiful.
almost died at Gideon.
Oh, you got punched straight in your back.
You got punched in the
So
back.
what happened was we were sitting there, we were waiting for Whitechapel, but they moved like an hour before they moved stages, and I turned around. I got pushed. Entire like
Entire
mosh
pit
pit opened
opened
around me. I
right.
was like, oh, and I just ran out of there. I was so scared.
That sounds like a me story.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a me
Right.
story.
I think the last time I got in a mosh pit was at Norma Jean when they played at 926 years ago, and the entire floor opened up into a mosh pit, and I'm on the side sitting on a bench, and I was like, oh fuck. So I stood up on the bench while people were like doing the mosh pit, and I'm like, man, I really gotta pee, and the bathroom is that way through the pit to get to. I was like, okay, so I like had to like duck and weave and throw elbows like while I was on my way through. I made it.
You
My
gotta come
drink did
through
not.
swinging arms.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Crowd
I like-
killing.
I ducked one and like just started elbowing people as I was like coming through, and then one guy's like, "There's a girl," and everybody went, "Er," and I'm like, really? Like it's fine. I'm good. Y'all keep doing you. I'll make it through.
See, when they said that, you should have started like punching people,
should-
going crazy.
Damn, that would have been me right
Like,
now.
oh,
Yeah,
crap.
They all let
I
their
guess we
guard
can't do
down.
that
and
now.
start swinging.
Definitely should have. That's awesome. Okay, so I know that with you guys being, I say new, but not new, but new. You know what I mean? To the scene. If you could collaborate outside of False Chase, if you could collaborate with a band, who
It's
would
like
it
any band or like a local band.
be? Do local.
Messages.
It's not local.
Memphis isn't
Well,
local.
they were.
They
The
were.
one of them was.
That
One of
doesn't
them
count.
was.
That doesn't count. Way.
Throw it back to Dirty Sons.
That would be cool.
That could
Be
be
weird.
interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know if that whole
I think Satin
Band
would
would
be
work.
cool. If they were
Satin
still-
would probably work. Yeah, musically better.
Yeah.
I could see.
I
you
just
guys
love
doing-
listening to Dirty Sons.
Dirty Sons is really good.
They've been coming out lately with
Oh,
some
yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah, I really can't see where they go either. They're a really big group too. There's a lot of talent in Tallahassee. So if you are watching and you're not in Tallahassee, bring your ass to Tallahassee
For sure.
and see these guys because holy shit. Holy shit. All right. So I really appreciate you guys coming on to Off the Record and hanging out and chatting. And where can everybody find you guys on social media?
Instagram
Underscore.
_Stoneheads _
YouTube, I think YouTube's Stoneheads 850.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we post footage from shows. Sometimes we just post videos from home.
Nice. Have you guys, so, okay, I know I said I didn't have any others, but I do. So, for music videos, have you guys kind of dabbled in thinking about shooting a music video for a song yet? Have you gotten that far? Not yet?
I don't think we've got that far yet.
I cannot wait.
Gotta
Oh,
get
no,
the
I'm
creative
excited.
juices flowing for that one.
Music video.
I have to. I have to.
I don't think we have the budget for a music video.
We don't need it. It's 2024, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Just get like a
There you
little
go.
just get your phone. All you need is a phone, dude.
He's not wrong.
Camcorder.
There you go. That would be cool. All right. So make sure you guys check these guys out. Instagram. You said it was _Stoneheads _. Make sure you like their stuff and give them a push because I want to see more Stoneheads on stage. So I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out for a little bit. And yeah, we'll catch you guys at the December 14th Toys for Tots here at Legacy at the Riverfront. And yeah.